Today we're doing some small Mercury outboard stuff and Boston whaler skiff flats boat type of thing. Just an oil change and something's going on with the trim tilt, and some wiring cleanup stuff on the boat. And I get to the property this morning and the gate lock is broken, so not sure what to do. I'm waiting on the owner to see if he gives me permission to cut his lock. Otherwise, I gotta go home. I guess while I wait, I'll get hydrated. Alright, I had to come get the serial number, and they said something about the trim. It works, but I think they want this replaced because it's about to explode with rust. They also want this lower unit painted. I'm probably not going to do that. I'll recommend someone. I don't paint. Oh yeah. Nice. Alright, got what we need. We're gonna go run to Boathouse, our favorite parts store, and go get some things we need and come back and get this thing all fixed up. Alright, we're back at the whaler. They didn't have the trim motor in stock, so we're gonna have to come back, which I'm gonna have to come back anyway because he wants me to make this look a little nicer. So I'm gonna come back with the trim motor and some nice wrapping stuff to make this look good. But we're just gonna change the oil real quick. Oil filter. I'm gonna suck it out of the dipstick hole because it's easy and it gets pretty much everything out. Change the oil filter and then figure out something else to do. Oh, forgot something. Ooh, nice. Stick it right in the ants. I spray this whole motor with some CRC. This thing looks like it's brand new still. I think it's a 2013, the Bigfoot edition, high torque gear case, you know, ahead of its time. That's nice. Alright, since we'll be coming back tomorrow to change this trim motor, I'm going to pre-spray everything today. Let it soak. And hopefully it comes apart the way it's supposed to. We'll see. Yep. Gonna give it some grease. We got a grease fitting right there for the steering tube. Let's see if I can give it some pumps. Oh yeah, there it comes. Beautiful. And then you got one right here for the steering ram. That one doesn't need too much. Ooh, there we go. And there's one in the front right here. And that will be for the tilt tube. Alright, it's almost draining. Almost done draining oil, I think. But also on here, they had this nav anchor light twist knob thing. Sorry, it flew off. So this went on here like that, and you can select anchor, nav off, but it's broken. I'm gonna get a regular toggle switch and clean all this off, and you know, just a regular up and down, and have the same function, because I couldn't find this giant toggle looking thing. Now we're gonna have to get this label off with some other chemical because it's stuck on there. But for now, if they use it before I get it off, that way is for anchor, that way is for nav and anchor. So it kind of makes sense in your brain. Nice. Time to fill it. Takes almost a gallon, so we'll put almost a gallon and then check it to see what it actually needs. Hopefully I don't spill all of it. It's nice doing some easy basic stuff sometimes. Lets the brain reset. You know, just like a nice oil change, simple switches. All right, I'll check the oil level and see if I gotta top it off. It looks good. After it gets in the water and it runs a little while, I'll recheck it. But that's what it's supposed to take, so it's right on target. But we'll be back tomorrow with the trim motor. But that's about it. Oh man, I've been trying to get this cover back on forever. These two freaking posts. And I'm melting in here like a sauna, but I can't get these posts back up. Every time I climb in here, I get them up, and then by the time I get back out, they fall down. Well, since we're done working a little early, let's go catch a bass, right? That's what we should do. Still nothing. Walking around this whole dang pond. Nothing. Nothing. Well, I walked around the whole pond and I just caught some weeds. Now I'm gonna head home. I'll show you guys how what I've done to the truck so far for the manual swap. I pretty much just stripped everything, but I just want to go over what I have to do and show you guys. I'm still waiting for the actual transmission to show up and the adapter plate. I have everything else already, so just waiting on freight. Nice. New steering box for the truck. That's getting changed out. That's probably the last thing I haven't changed on this truck. I got the transmission out. I already took that thing apart and it's not going back in. I'm waiting for this adapter plate for the G56 6-speed that I'm putting in. So I'll be putting the adapter plate in. I'll take this one off. You got these 8 bolts there. Then I'll put my transmission in, and there's a little bit of wiring I need to do without getting an entire new harness. I'll show you guys that when I get it. I'm pretty excited about this. I definitely prefer manual over automatic, but I tried. I really did try this time. I even put a built one in, and it's just not the same. We'll see. Here's the auto that I stripped down. I'm definitely gonna save the case for something. I don't know if my converter's still good. I know it was full of metal. I don't know if anyone can clean that. I'm not really sure. But about the only thing I can sell out of this is my billet flex plate. Look at that. Not really sure. But here's the new stuff I got so far. Got the new master and slave cylinder, throw out bearing, and I got a dual disc Valair clutch. I think it's rated for like 650 horsepower. Yeah. Pretty excited.